everyone, it's Mona from Team Casualty, and this is probably the 100th time that we are going to record this. Thank you to my wonderful BF that's being so patient and recording this. Anyway, with that said, we are coming to the end of the semester of Epidemiology with Dr. Qureshi, and it's been a wonderful time going out into the public arena and trying to figure out what different organizations or different professionals are doing in the world of epidemiology. And it's been a great experience. So let's kind of recap. First of all, my first field work was at Kaiser, excuse me. And the one thing with Kaiser, you know, what they're trying to do is that they are trying to, of course, put a dent in diabetes mellitus. And the way that they're going about doing this is that they're focusing a lot on preventative care. Now what this means is that they are studying the trends. And the interesting thing that Kaiser has done that I found really, really great is that they are actually studying and testing children that are above the ages of 5. And this measure came about because in studying all of this, they found that by telling parents that their children have a high A1C level, that seemed to work better than just telling the parents that your child is overweight and she or he is therefore at risk for diabetes. So I thought that was really a neat experience, you know, to find that that's what Kaiser's doing. Secondly, I went into Colau Clubhouse, and Colau Clubhouse is a mental illness slash case management organization for the mentally ill, and what they do is that they go about, of course, they have numbers, they have all of these measurements as well, and they put together a quantitative list that determines if the mentally ill are getting better, if they're on track. And so that was another way of seeing epidemiology in the works as well. That was interesting. Now, the third thing, then I went back to diabetes again. And I went ahead and took a trip over to Longdrug's pharmacy, and there, talking with the pharmacist, who was very, very busy, seeing him in action, seeing epidemiology in action, he was able to just pull up numbers for me on his computer. He told me that out of 400 prescriptions done daily, every 4 to 6 prescriptions were diabetes related. The most popular diabetes medication was metformin and glyphosate, and I went away knowing a little bit about cost, you know, of the medications, and that Longdrugs is doing an excellent job in trying to fill these medications. And then we went ahead, and all of us together went ahead and got to talk with public health nursing in the military. And that, one of the biggest organizations that we will ever find in the military, that was interesting to find that policy making and things like that are in that a lot of it comes from the work that's being done with combat veterans when they come back into the real world from fighting in the war, and risk assessment and all of that. The one thing that I am going to go away with this semester is that, number one, most importantly, that I love epidemiology. I think that it is alive and well, and it has always been alive and well. It's just that now we have this professional term, epidemiology, to the whole, you know, to this study that has been around since the dawn of time. Thank you to my classmates. I thoroughly enjoyed learning about Alaska, about dengue fever, about suicide, and you know, TB and whatnot. And I appreciate all of y'all's contribution to my knowledge base. It was a great semester, and I hope you folks have a very blessed holiday. Aloha!